Drivers, start your engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, racer fans of all ages, welcome back to the BORA Call of Duty Premier Series Season 8, race number 10 from Rockingham. On pole, you have Ryan Kesey and Samet Oskin. And you have, oh god, I'm confused. Then you have Kevin Villano and Alexander Rowe, Evan Byrne and Ryan Winters, Glenn Dewitt and Mo Akers, Danny Coffey and Tim Randolph, Cody Brennan and TJ Friend, Ryan Spangler and Pretty Shaw. If you didn't watch last week's race, I'd highly recommend to go watch it. A huge upset happened in that race, which I'm going to spoil eventually in this race, I'm sure. 79 laps here from Rockingham, kind of a long race, but should be a fun one. Tire wear always comes into play here at Rockingham, as well as fuel mileage usually. I mean, not if these guys kill each other off turn number 2, which looks like they are. Both Akers racing cars almost got destroyed. Otto Velmont, Purdy Shaw, and Dylan Abrahamian are all destroyed on the backstretch. Kev Villano and Evan Byrne are both going to take 1-2. And I guess we'll back to you what just happened. Watching Purdy Shaw on the 0-0. Hard into the inside wall. Goodness. And you hate to see that for the 79 of Otto Velmont, because his 3 teammates are all inside the top 5 right now, and then he just got junked after starting 22nd. Pretty hard hit for the driver's side of the 79. Well, back for the restart. My crappy PC made me miss the start of the run. We missed the first lap. Man, boys, if you ever notice some frame rate, it's 'cause my computer is about dead. I'm currently saving up for a good computer. I'm not going to just buy a stupid one. But, unfortunately, your boy is kind of broke. So, I apologize for any frame rate or issues with the videos from now on. I've noticed, oh my god, Siri just started talking to me. I've noticed that today I've recorded a couple videos today because I bulk record, and the last couple have been having its moments, man. We're just poops to bed. We have some green flag pit stops though. Very random, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's that frame rate I was talking about. Yeah, there's Nick Ventura, the spoiler from last week. Nick Ventura running 30th right now, or a lap ago. He's passed a couple cars since then. Won at Dover. How about that, boys? Things you love to see, an underdog winning it. Why are people pitting right now? I'm confused. There's Cody Parker. He made his debut last week at Dover. He did all right. He got caught up in a crash, so that wasn't really his fault. But here he is running inside the top 20 as he's about to pull up into the pits, it looks like. No, he is not. Oh, he is. So, green flag pit stops are happening. These always kind of confuse me if they happen right after the restart, because I don't really know who all is going to pit, so I don't really know who to focus on. We're just going to go watch the leader, whoever that may be. As TJ Hanley passes Samet Oskin for second, it's a RPM 1-2, and TJ Friend, man, I know I've talked about him quite a bit lately, but I don't give him enough attention. He has been very fast the last 4 or so races, and here he is leading. David Strait as well has been very quick lately. He won at New Hampshire 2 races ago. As he moves up into 3rd. TJ Friend, I didn't mention on the restart because we missed it. He did stay out to take the lead. So the fact he hasn't pit, but a bunch of other people did, is very concerning or confusing. Just because I would have thought he would have pitted, considering he did stay out. A lot of people running up into the wall. You can see 7/10 off their best lap. Their tires are destroyed, and they are running the outside, balls to the walls here. How about Tim Randolph up inside the top 5? Danny Coffey, the rookie at Red Bull, not having the best start to the season. Man, these guys are going to kill each other off that wall. Tyler Kaiser, man, everyone's hitting it. What is happening? I've never seen this before at Rockingham. How about Keon Eddington, your Season 4 champion, running inside the top 10 right now? It's been a while since he's done that. He's 42nd in points out of 44 drivers technically, but 42 full-time drivers. No word on if he's returning next season. He has a lifetime guarantee to run in the 25 car if he so chooses, but age is catching up to him. He hasn't won a race since, I believe, Season 4. If not, if it wasn't Season 4, it was definitely Season 5. So, Keon Eddington, something we should be looking out for in the future. of that 25 ride. Here comes Adam Akers. Once upon a time was Keon Eddington's longtime teammate, and here comes Adam Akers. He's going to pass multiple cars in a straightaway. David Strait has taken the lead. I think TJ Friend pit. He did pit. So David Strait is your leader. TJ Hanley, the leader, pits, yet he still stays in second somehow. Oh, he's going to get a good run off turn number 2. Excuse me. Man, Adam Akers is flying. He's ran his best lap of the race. Oh, he's a lap down. Hey, he has fresh tires. Excuse me. Look at the benefit of pitting, man. He's about to get his lap back the old school way. Excuse me, man. I just had a coughing fit. TJ Hanley's bounce off the wall. Glenn Dewitt was going to make a move, but Adam Akers going to make a move on everybody. And Adam Akers now back, I would assume, on the lead lap. He is. Oh, he's one lap down now. Once leaders pit, he will definitely be on the lead lap. So Tim Randolph to the top spot. And right now the fast lap belongs to David Strait. I don't imagine we're going to see him break that. Because that's... God. I mean... That's a very fast lap this late in the race. Oh my God, the 45 hit the wall so hard. It checked the 2 up insane amount. I imagine TJ Hanley's going to pit right here. He is not. That's a tricky thing about green flag pit stops, man. I don't know how far these guys can go. Because a lot of them pit under caution. There might be a caution out, actually. There's not. Last week's winner, Nick Ventura, back there in 36th. The highs and the lows of the Call of Duty Premier Series. And now David Strait back to the lead as he gets past his teammate Tim Randolph. And everybody running the outside line. Keon Eddington questioned his future earlier. The media's been all over him about it lately. Oh, the 70-78 nearly made contact. Keon Eddington was 6th. Of course, I start talking about him. He's probably going to fly out of the top 10 here. Just because that's naturally how things go. These might be a lot of lap cars passing him, though. He only lost 1 spot. Dylan Ebrahimian getting at least 1 of his laps back. There's a whole mess of cars 2 laps down. Joseph Rakowski did DNF, though. He blew a tire. The DEI curse has been super strong this season. Yet, DEI... Some of their cars have run really well. Some have just had bad luck. Eli Bright and Joseph Rakowski being the 2 with bad luck. And then the 2 newest drivers to DEI, Dylan Ebrahimian and Fitzwater, have had a pretty good season so far. So Tim Randolph looked like he was going to take the lead. He might pit right here. No, he just really rolled it back getting into the corner. And Ryan Kesey, I'm sure, is alive. I'm doing a horrible job commentating lately. Tim Randolph does take the lead. This has been an RCR-dominated event. 3rd place is Glenn Dewitt. There he is. Getting blown past by a Champion Motorsports car of Cody Parker. 2nd career start. Running 25th. Kid might have a lot of future here in the Premier Series one day. Imagine what he could do with the good equipment. That's not a knock against CMS. They are a startup organization. And he does have fresh tires, but he's keeping up with Ebrahim. Evan Byrne as well, man. If you're the leaders, you just got to let these guys go. You gain nothing holding them back. As Kevin Valeno bounced off the wall, Cody Parker, and tried getting past on the outside. He went a little wide there and had to roll out of the gas. He would have smacked the wall. Glenn Dewitt, though, has caught them in a hurry. He's unequal tires. So the RCR boys might be slacking here. And we questioned Keon Eddington earlier. There he is inside the top 5. Oh, and there's a crash. I'm not sure who it is, but the leaders are pitting. Coming to the caution, no doubt. Oh, there's not a caution. Is there? There's not a caution. What was that smoke? The leaders pit. Glenn Dewitt, your leader. There might be 3 wide as Carter Friesen trying to get his lap back. Ooh, Fitzwater is well nearly getting up into that 25. Is there a caution now? I definitely see tire marks. People are just trying to get out into the pits. So this is how far the leaders could have made it. I don't know who the leader's going to be as they cycle back around. Do we see anyone with damage? Like, where did that smoke come from? I mean, there's a lot of cars technically with damage. Who do I think is going to be the leader? Right now it's Ryan Winters, but I'm sure he's going to pit. Yeah, there he goes into the pits. Brad Stover, the 20 car's in second. He won at Iowa a few weeks ago, and he had a great speed at the All-Star race. And he was looking pretty good at New Hampshire, got caught up in a wreck, and he was looking pretty strong at Dover and got caught up in a wreck. So Brad Stover having a career rejuvenating season. And that car is pretty trash, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, and he might get turned here as he tries to get into the pits. The 29's coming below him. Nick Flood, just back off. You see him trying to get to the pits. Why would you do this, Nick? And right up into the fastest cars of the race. And Nick Flood just destroyed his teammates out of greed. Man, I don't like calling out my drivers, but a true act of a champion there by Nick Flood. When you need a caution, you'll get a caution, I guess. We'll be back to see what just happened. Now, this can go both ways. If you're in Nick Flood's shoes, don't cut down on me. But you knew very well the 20 was going to be pitting anyways. He was going so slow. Man. He not only took out the guy who's had arguably one of the best cars today, Tim Randolph, his own teammate, trying to get his first career win, and he's had a very good car. He just came into the pits. But you also just destroyed someone also trying to battle for a championship in a few weeks. You also almost took out your other teammate, David Strait, so I don't know, man. The BORA officials are definitely look at that. Check the BORA Twitter after the race. No timetable set, and see if there's a penalty announcement there. The BORA officials are usually pretty lenient, as we saw with Sted Ismail in the Amsterdam race a few weeks ago. Back to the restart. As Tim Randolph does DNF, I feel bad I hit Brad Stover, the commentator's jinx, man. I talked about how well he's been running lately and gets caught up in wrecks. He's lucky to still be in this event, though. He is the first car a lap down. He's technically on the lead lap. I don't really know what's going on. The 44 lost an ignition, man. TJ Friend. He's had such good speed lately, and he just can't close the deal. Philip John is not your leader. Oh, my God. Who is your leader? Keon Eddington's your leader. Oh, my God. Oh, frame rate. Holy crud. Danny Coffey second. Nick Flood third. Keith Stevens third. Excuse me. Nick Flood fourth. Dylan Everham fifth. Eli Bright sixth. Evan. Oh, my God. How is this the lead lap? What is happening? Okay. I don't really know who's going to be your leader when they all cycle back around here. So we're just going to watch the battle for the lead between Danny Coffey and Keon Eddington. I'm sorry about the frame rate, boys. We're trying to make a donation to the computer fund. Good Lord, this is bad. Oof. Okay, let's go watch like a single car. There we go, much better. Samet Oskin. These guys up here are just praying for a caution. That sucks for Glenn Dewitt and TJ Hanley. They've been running top 5 all day, and now they're 24th. They're on the lead lap, though. But, I mean, I doubt the leader catches them, barring any weird circumstances, because Evan Byrne is your leader, and he is... I mean, yeah, he's really far back, as he does put his teammate Samet Oskin a lap down. Going to lap 37 of 79. We have multiple pit stops left to go in this event. We're going to have multiple comers and goers, so where you're at right now doesn't mean much, but you definitely don't want to be fighting to stay on the lead lap. That's what happens when there's cautions during green flag pit stops. It just throws everything for a loop. But how about Nick Ventura? Was running very badly, 36th earlier, and he's in 8th now because of the weird timing of the caution. Jay Jefferson as well is having a bad day. And man, he's fallen from first in points, like to outside the top 5, almost outside the top 10. So he needs a good run today, and he's in it right now, 7th place. Carter Friesen 9th. Isaiah Ford up to 10th. How about that? About to lose that, though. Oh, we are 3 wide. Keon Eddington fell from the lead to just inside the top 20. How about Cody Parker getting that CMS ride up to 18th in just his second start? Fitzwater working on David Straightman, 36. You hate to see it. That caution really hurt him, as well as the damage he probably got from it. Alexander Rowe a lap down. A lot of the good cars are stuck a lap down. How about Ryan Kesey up inside the top 5? Nope, 6th. I figured that would update because I saw he was in 4th. Keegan Alsup, 34th. Oh, and almost getting... Oh, someone's got destroyed. Damian Stone and Ryan Spangler. I don't know if that's going to be a caution. Ooh, God. Yeah, caution lights are on. This is going to make the order get back to making sense, I think. We're back to check out what just happened. The 5-time Amateur Series winner, Damian Stone, bounce off the wall a couple times to get hooked by Ryan Spangler and hard into the inside wall. Oh, that car's smoking. His day is probably done. Back for the restart. Pace car getting ready to pull off. You see Damian Stone does retire. Brad Stover, David Strait. A couple cars left down. We have 25 back on the lap, and the order is starting to make a little more sense. So Keith Stevens later, they have Danny Coffey, Evan Byrne, Eli Bright, Nick Flood, Ryan Kesey, Carter Friesen, Jay Jefferson, Max Anderson, and Nick Ventura. Ready dropped in. Now I apologize for the little tirade I went on earlier about Nick Flood. You got to hold the champions to a higher expectation than, you know, somebody who's not a champion or even a rookie. So I do apologize for that. It's very unprofessional on my end. But we are back to green, and Keith Stevens has a couple of lap cars between him and second place. His own teammate, Danny Coffey. And Nick Flood does bounce off the wall. Did I just see smoke back there? It did not. Oh boy, these guys are driving crazy. Almost 4 wide. We have a lot of lap cars though, man. Eli Bright up against the wall. Danny Coffey up against the wall. Oh, and Eli... It's a bad looking stop motion. You can't really tell. Max Anderson gets hooked. Where did that other... Oh, there they go. Keon Eddington upside down. Fitzwater in it. Isaiah Ford gets in. Otto Belmont. Eli Bright. There's that DEI curse, man. Oh, these guys are still racing back. Oh, and Fitzwater puts Isaiah Ford into the pit wall. I don't know if the 32 did anything, but he definitely feels as if he did. Oh, those guys, I guess, got their lap back, maybe. I don't know. We've actually what just happened. Okay, I had to check this, make sure it's right, because Nick Ventura's in the lead. We're going to go back and look at the crash. But the 82 is the leader right now. And Nick Ventura's going to go from 5th to the lead there. Coming back to the restart, coming back to the caution. Let's go look at the wreck. So Eli Bright was running 4th, man. Trying to turn his horrible race and honestly horrible season around. And just, he's going to get hooked. Isaiah Ford was in it. So Isaiah gets into Max Anderson. So I'm not sure why Fitzwater was angry at Isaiah Ford. This has nothing to do with them, really. The 18 of Caleb Brennan Sr. is going to come up the track right into Fitzwater. And then Ebrahimian's going to hit Fitzwater, turn him upside down. Brad Stover's in it. You hate to see that, man. A lot of good torn up race cars. Back to the restart. So Fitzwater and Ebrahimian both DNF. And Keon Eddington loses a valve. Isaiah Ford DNF'd as well. So that's 3 DEI cars outside the top 34 today. And honestly, I don't mean to keep slobbering all over Nick Ventura. I just love the story of an underfunded guy who's actually very active in terms of like the comments and the Discord and the Twitter. I like seeing him have a good run. And this is just the second time this season he has led a lap. The first time was last week where he won, and then today, so. In races Nick Ventura's led a lap in, he's won. Crowd, the field better look out for that. Oh, he almost gets dumped by Kevin Villano. That is for the lead, as Kevin Villano is in second. Nick held off some strong cars last week, but I don't see him holding off Ebrahim for almost 30 laps. Kevin Villano to the inside. Ryan Kesey in 3rd. Evan Byrne 4th. Carter Friesen up inside the top 5. How about Jay Jefferson still here? As Kevin Villano does take the lead. Here comes Ryan Kesey in the 12. Carter Friesen having a really good day. Danny Coffey looks like he's going to be in 5th. Tyler Kazers wants a caution, man. He wants to get back on the lead lap. Like, he is on the lead lap, but he wants to stay on the lead lap. Couple cars bouncing off the wall. Ryan Kesey used this to his advantage. I don't think so. He has a lot of damage. That 19 car, pretty much scratch free. Ryan drove in deep, though. No lap cars between Ryan and the leader. They definitely have one pit stop left, though, between now and the end of the race. Danny Coffey 3rd. Evan Byrne 4th. Nick Ventura 5th. Gustav Winberg 6th. Jay Jefferson 7th. Nick Flood 8th. Looks like Adam Akers 9th. Oh, Gustav Winberg's having issues. Not real sure what happened there. You put a blanket over the top 4. Eli Bright, though, running 25th. That car is destroyed. Mo Akers, Cement Oskin, both outside the top 20. Very surprising. TJ Hanley outside the top 20 as well. Keegan also, even though he's had a rough day, he's in 18th. And Gustav Odenberg and Carter Friesen, I don't know what happened there. They were both inside the top 5 not too long ago. Here they are falling outside of the top 10. Jay Jefferson passed Nick Flood to get back in the top 5. Looks like Nick Flood's going to do a crossover on him. We talked about the rut Jay Jefferson's been in lately. It's good to see him having a good run, as well as his teammate Adam Akers. They never have good runs at the same time. Philip John led the season points for majority of the season last year. Just missed out on the championship. But he's had an awful season adjusting to this new car. He's not even top 30 in points, man. Like, he has one playoff point. Caution is out. Go back, check out what just happened. So it looks like Samet Oskin's going to bounce off the wall down into Ryan Spangler. And once you know it, right up into Rebecca Tyler. Mo Akers got a piece of it. Cody Parker got a piece of it. Actually, he might not have. And Brad Stover gets a piece of it. Back for the restart. Brad Stover, Rebecca Tyler, and Samet Oskin all DNF. You have 4 cars left down. Cody Parker, Otto Velmont, Tyler Kaiser, and David Strait. 25 cars remain on the lead lap. Less than 20 laps to go here at Rockingham. Evan Byrne is your leader. You have Ryan Kesey, Danny Coffey, Nick Flood, Jay Jefferson, Nick Ventura, Philip John, Keith Stevens, Adam Akers, and Cody Brennan. And we are green. Ryan Kesey not able to get clear of the lap traffic as quickly as he'd like. Nick Ventura riding the wall, nearly getting down into the Red Bull. That's going to hurt Adam Akers as well. Luckily, there's a car with a ton of damage there and didn't really cost them too much. Ooh, Carter Friesen got loose on the apron. Then we 5 wide off turn number 2. I don't see this working out. It worked out. I don't know how it worked out. Oh, David Strait spinning. Oh, upside down. The 5 gets a huge piece of it. The 33 of Ryan Spangler. I don't know how the 52 avoided that. The rookie Cody Parker has missed 2 crashes in a row, and I don't know how he did it. And Evan Byrne does lead him back. He had a big lead too. I bet he's disappointed to see a caution. Go back and check out what just happened. David Strait went from winner 2 weeks ago to upside down at Rockingham. And he had one of the best cars to beat at Dover last week too. So, and he led a lot today. Got trapped a lap down. Tyler Kaiser's going to hook him. Oh my god, Nick Ventura nearly gets collected. I think the 52 might have got hit there. But even if it was just light, like, actually let's look off the back bumper of the 71 of Nick Ventura. That's how close he was to having a really good run get destroyed. Oof. Great view of that 3 flipping. And the rookie Cody Parker, he's in the tire tracks of the crash. So he definitely did get a piece of it. He should be good to continue. Back to the restart. Alright, so off that wreck, David Strait, Cody Brennan, and Ryan Spangler, all DNF. 4 cars lap down. Mo Akers, last car on the lead lap. Coming to the green lap, 67.79, 13 to go. And Evan Byrne is your leader. The rookie out of Everham Motorsports has yet to win a race. You have Ryan Kesey. He's had a horrible season. Danny Coffey, Jay Jefferson, Philip John. All right, top 5. 13 to go. We are underway. If Ryan Kesey can clear the 6 here quickly, this could help him dramatically, but he's not going to. It looks like the 6 is going to... Tyler Cage has been an aggressive driver this season. We clearly just saw the last caution. Excuse me. And he's not going to let Ryan Kesey get by without a fight. It's going to help Danny Coffey get up to 2nd. Here comes Jay Jefferson in the 49. Philip John, Nick Flood. Cody Parker is all lap down. Oh, Otto Velma holding everybody up. And Nick Ventura is going to fall from the top 5. Or all the way back to 20th. Oh, no, they're 4 wide. Oh, God, they're wrecking up in front of him. Oh, and it's Jay Jefferson. And the lapped car, wouldn't you know it, Tyler Kaiser. Man, I jinxed you, Jay. I'm so sorry. Caution is out. We'll back see what just happened. Man, you hate to see it. The battle for 3rd was beginning. And the lap car, who shouldn't be up there in the first place, bounces off the wall, gets down into Ryan Kesey, hard into Jay Jefferson. And how the 49 doesn't get hit, I have no clue. How no one else really got involved either. Back for the restart. Dog is computer. We just missed the green. We didn't miss any laps, just the green. So, Evan Burton leads them back. 3 wide for second. No lap cars between the leaders. And it doesn't matter because they're going to go 3 wide for second. 7 to go, coming to 6 to go this time by. Evan Byrne does not want to see Phillip John or Nick Flood behind him. Man, how about the 18 of Caleb Brennan Sr. inside the top 10? Haven't mentioned him once today. Gary also with the 22. He's inside the top 5. Haven't mentioned him once. Nick Flood trying to break a long winless streak. Evan Byrne trying to get to victory lane for the first time ever in his rookie season. Ryan Kesey hasn't won since last season. He was last year's champion. Had a breakout year last season. 5 to go. There's a caution. This race is 100% over. Nick Patrick had a top 5 run going and caught the wall. You hate to see it. Keegan also, Mo Akers nearly getting into it. Anna Maker's still in the top 10. By the way, Jay Jefferson did retire off that crash. He was able to drive to the pits, but obviously there's too much damage to continue. He'll result in a 26th place finish. But he and Tyler Kerrs are going to have some words after this. A lot of cars hitting the wall. Hopefully no one wrecks. Because caution, this race is over. Ooh, the 31 gets into the 52 getting into the corner. The battle for the lead. Not really heating up. The 29, or the 9 doubled his gap on the 29 that time by. Oh, and the 29 hits the wall again, as well as the 9. How about Max Anderson? Haven't mentioned him once. Stays inside the top 5. Coming to 2 laps to go. It's going to take a miracle for anyone to catch up to Evan Byrne. The 79 off pace below the apron. Hopefully this doesn't equal a caution. Oh man, that would suck if that's the reason the race ends. Caution is not out. They are going to finish this race under green. White flag in the air for Evan Byrne. The battle for second is on. That's about all they're going to do. As Nick Flood continues to lose time. Over a second back now. Evan Byrne smacks the walls, as does literally everybody else. Ooh, TJ Henley and Ryan Kesey going at it. Gary also peeking to the inside for second. It doesn't matter what happens behind him. Off turn number 4, Evan Byrne is going to be a Call of Duty Premier Series winner as he wins it at Rockingham. And he went head to toe against past champions, past championship runner-ups, and he didn't even flinch. He put time on him. And he had to deal with a couple late race cautions too. Back to your official results. Important to note, Damian Stone had the fastest lap. So that's 2 fast lap awards for Stuart Haas Racing this season. Very unexpected. Back to your official results. Alright, Evan Byrne, your winning photos up in the top right. Now your official results go. Evan Byrne with the win. They have Nick Flood, Gary Alsop, Ryan Kesey, TJ Hanley. They have Max Anderson, Danny Coffey, Keith Stevens, Adam Akers, and Alexander Rowe. Like I said, man, the Akers racing cars can't have 2 good runs in the same race. They were having it, and then obviously we saw what transpired between the guy who finished 23rd and the guy who was running 4th. Notables outside the top 10, you have Glenn Dewitt. Phillip John was actually running inside the top. He was like 2nd or 3rd there with like 4 to go, and he finishes 13th. Tough break for Nick Macherry. He falls to 19th after running inside the top 5 for a good chunk of the race. And Cody Parker, in just a second start, gets 22nd for that small team, man. His teammate, Isaiah Ford, gets 36th, involved in a crash. You can see everyone else finished. Damian Stone might have had the fastest lap, but he will finish 37th after getting turned around. So that was the race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Major congrats to Evan Byrne. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Later.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how